Welcome to the orientation program for the first year pre-university students. Every year, the orientation program was a grand welcome function for the first UC students with words of wisdom from a distinguished guest and honoring the rank holders and toppers of second PUC public examination. This year, however, due to the COVID pandemic, we have to adapt to the change. Being a biology teacher, I'd vouch by Charles Darwin's theory of evolution that states that living beings that adapt best to changes in the universe are the ones that survive. So, we have undertaken a simple program briefing the parents and students about the academic activities of this year. Through a simple PPT presentation, we'd like to brief you all about the various clubs and activities that take place throughout the academic year. The year's activity begins with the admission process, where students compete or vie with each other to get into the MES institutions. The academic process begins with the issue of applications, and the entire admission is done based on merit and the roster system. The admissions and the management quota is also based on merit in MES, and the fee paid is the same. There is no donation system here, and we do not entertain admissions through any agents or middlemen. The top 10 state rank holders in the 10th standard SSLC examination get a scholarship from the management. Ranks 1 to 3 get a scholarship of about 22,500, ranks 4 to 6, 16,895, and ranks 7 to 10, 11,250. The Department of Pre-University Education sets some guidelines for the smooth conduct of all the activities in the college. Some of them are as follows. 75% of attendance is compulsory. With the introduction of SATS, that is Students Achievement Tracking System, which tracks the academic record of a child right from nursery up to graduation, it is compulsory to have an attendance of 75%, which will be updated on the SATS portal every month. So any modification in this regard will not be possible. Hence, students are advised to maintain an attendance of 75%. Even medical certificate is not valid because the 25% is meant for medical and other emergencies. Students should get their leave letters sanctioned by their mentors. Every class, as stipulated by the Department of Pre-University Education, has a strength of 80 students, and these 80 students, for the benefit of monitoring the students, we have divided them into two halves, 40 first half and 40 second half. Every 40 students have one mentor or a class teacher or a mentor who observes their academic progress and helps them with other issues as well. So the students have to maintain a diary which will be given by the college for the 2 years of their stay in college. The absence record, their participation in intercollegiate competitions, taluk, district, state, and national level competitions in sports or in cultural activities, NCC camps, interact club activities should be maintained in the same diary along with the signature of parents and mentors. For this, I call the cooperation from the parents as well to see that they cooperate with us in making entries. We made the job very simple. Just mention the date and the reason for absence and the signature. So if they cooperate, the mentor will be able to monitor the movements of the students. So without the consent of the institution or parents, students will not be able to move out of the college. The admission guidelines issued by the Department of Pre-University Education clearly mentions that if any college found conducting integrated coaching classes for JEE, NEET or CET or any other competitive exams using syllabus which is not prescribed by the department, then the affiliation of that college will be withdrawn. Unfortunately, most colleges are conducting integrated coaching illegally without the consent or permission from the department. Last year, some of our students were lured by offers of a discount in fee and scholarships to another college which was just 1 year old, which was more of a tutorial center than a college. We had to fight the issue with the department as well as with the college, but we succeeded in retaining all those students, and all these students, about numbering about 10, later took the good decision of staying back in college, and they were extremely grateful to us for retaining them. Even the parents have given the feedback that that particular college did not stand by any of the promises that they have made, and the college did not feature in any of the rank list there. Whereas our students who were trapped by this particular institution have featured in the rank list in our college. We retained them and we were able to get them to secure ranks. So please don't be lured by such commercial tuition centers or ventures. It's advisable to stay in the same college for 2 years to continue the course and complete the course of 2 years so that the child is not disturbed in between, and the child will be confident when they take up the second PUC public examination. We encourage the parents to come and meet the mentors at least once in a month to know the progress of their ward and status of attendance. Now, because of the COVID situation, parents can mail. We'll In the near future, we will give you the entire list of mail IDs of all the teachers, so parents can send any concern or any inquiry about their child through email to their mentors as well as other teachers. The second clause about usage of mobile phone will not hold good as long as the students are at home, but once they come to college, this was when regular college classes were going on, so I won't talk about that. The third point is, as per the order of Karnataka High Court, MFA number 7702/2011 MV dated 15th June 2015, the students without valid driving license are not allowed to drive or ride. If this rule is violated, then the institution has the rights to rusticate the student, not only from the college, but also from the Department of Pre-University Education. The college is prevented from providing any kind of parking facility or permission for students to ride vehicles to the college. For this, again, we need the parents' cooperation, make alternative arrangements for students. They can cycle their way to college, but let them not use any 2 or 4 wheelers without a valid driving license to come to college. We solicit parents' cooperation in this matter. When college begins, when we start the classes, students have to assemble near the gate at 9:15 a.m. sharp in uniform. Of course, right now we haven't got you to make uniforms or order for them because you are attending online classes from home. Once college begins, the uniform will be introduced. Late comers will not be allowed to enter the premises. We are quite strict about punctuality because if you don't learn punctuality at this age, you never will. The calendar of events for this academic year has not been released by the Department of Pre-University Education. So I'm just briefing about last year's schedule and what will happen this year. So last year, the first term of the academic year was between 20th May to 27th September. After which we had a midterm vacation from 28th September to 13th October. The second term began from 14th October and went up to 19th March 2020. And the summer vacation was from 20th March onwards. Generally, every year we follow the above schedule as instructed by the Department of Pre-University Education. But this year, due to the pandemic, midterm vacation might get cancelled and even the academic year might get extended beyond March. Students may not have the summer vacation as we might start second PUC classes earlier to make up for the days lost because of the pandemic. Our regular schedule of exams every year goes like this. The first test is generally in the last week of July. The midterm examinations will be held in the third week of September, and second test will be held in the second week of December. The final practical exams for first PUC students will begin in the first week of January. The final theory exams for the students of first PUC will begin from second week of February tentatively. But make a note, this year the above schedule will vary and the new schedule shall be intimated through SMS to parents as well as students. This has got to do with the marks that you obtain in every subject for the tests and examinations. For an exam conducted for 100 marks, the minimum passing marks in languages, that is English and the optional language that you have taken, is 35. If a student has secured 30 marks in one of the languages, but the total of the two languages is 70, then exemption is given for the language where the student has secured 30 marks. Likewise, in practical subjects or subjects involving practical exams like physics, chemistry, biology, computer science, in these subjects, the theory exams are conducted for 70 marks and the practical exams are conducted for 30 marks. While there is no passing mark for practical exams, the student has to score a minimum of 21 marks separately in theory to pass, though they have scored full marks in practicals. That means, for example, if a student has scored 25 marks in practical, still the student has to score 21 minimum marks in theory to get promoted in that subject, and also to get promoted in the final exam to second PUC. Although the total marks will be around 46, the child needs to secure a minimum of 21 marks in theory paper separately. As far as the parents and teachers meeting is concerned, every year we had the parents being called for a meeting on 10th August, 14th October, 17th November, and 1st January as directed by the Department of Pre-University Education to issue marks card and to brief the parents about the status of attendance, their academic progress, their attention in class, and the marks that they have secured in the first test, midterm exam, and second test. Again, this may not be possible this year, and we may go in for virtual meetings. The information about the shortage of attendance as on 1st January will be conveyed through registered post at the end of the academic year. And those who do not maintain 75% attendance will come under the shortage of attendance list and will not be eligible to take up the first PUC final exam as well as the supplementary exam. The rule from the Department of Pre-University Education says the child has to get readmitted to first PUC and attend first PUC the following year, maintain an attendance of 75%, and take up the examination, final examination in the coming academic year. Classes and not miss any class unless you're seriously ill. This year, we will opt for virtual meetings with parents, again due to the COVID-19 situation. We will provide email ID of our teachers for communication, and parents can get the feedback about their ward through this medium. While we lay a lot of emphasis on academics, our college also encourages a lot of co-curricular and extracurricular activities for all-round development of the child. We have the following clubs to encourage all these activities and to bring out the talent that is in every child. One, we have the cultural club, which again conducts Talents Day first to spot the talent and then sends students for intercollegiate competitions and also trains them for all major cultural functions in the college. We also have a cultural wing of MES institutions called Kalavedi, which is a good platform for traditional forms of music, dance, drama, and so on. Apart from that, we have a literary club which conducts activities to tap the literary talents of the children. We have a wall magazine which is brought up every month, which is showcased by students of every section. Each month, one section is allotted the slot, and they bring out the wall magazine called Srijana. Apart from that, we have also introduced a drama club, and on this same Kalavedi platform, every year our students get trained, have a month-long training in drama, and they put up a play on the day we have the Kalavedi competitions. To inculcate a kind of social responsibility in children and to make them responsible citizens of the society, we introduced the Interact Club, which again plans so many projects every year, and our students have excelled in all the activities of the Interact Club, even at the district level. It's a youth wing of the Rotary Club. The Eco Club, again, is active, arranging lectures and competitions concerned with ecological issues and conservation issues. The Science Club, again, mainly apart from encouraging students to participate in various science programs associated with premier institutes like Indian Institute of Science and so on, we also participate in Anveshika, a platform which helps students experiment with simple experiments and compete at even the national level. The club also arranges lectures from eminent scientists, and sometimes, some of our alumni who have already blossomed into young scientists at premier institutes also come over to deliver lectures. The sports club is very active with a young and dynamic physical education lecturer who has encouraged students to participate actively at the state and national level and international level sports events. So, those of you interested in sports, please continue your active participation in all these. Apart from this, we have a commerce club, which is again active, and they conduct various events related to their subject, and they too have excelled in intercollegiate competitions. We have the NCC unit attached to the main college, and both boys and girls can be part of the NCC if they wish to do so. The NCC unit from the MES main college will conduct an orientation program, a counseling, where students can participate in the selection process. Apart from this, our college has a counseling cell called Samupadeshi. This is meant for shaping young minds for the challenges of the future, not just academics, but how you flourish in life against all odds or challenges that a child may face in their lifetime. This is more relevant now than ever before because of the pandemic. I'm sure the pandemic has caused a little bit of anxiety in children, at least some of them. So, any fear or anxiety that children tend to face because of the COVID situation or otherwise, any personal issue or issue related to college or to academics, the children are free to meet any of the members of this counseling cell, which consists of a professional counselor, Srimati Meena R., who herself was a teacher of mathematics, so who can be more understanding than her about what a child goes through during their student life. Apart from that, we have other members consisting again of teaching staff, Srimati Lata Vijay Krishnan, Srimati Geeta G R, Srimati Shailaja Ji, Srimati Soumya P, and Srimati Sania Noor. While Lata Madam and Geeta Madam belong to the Department of Biology, Shailaja Ji is a lecturer in Hindi. Soumya P is a lecturer in the physics department, and Sania Noor is part of the mathematics department. Most of these teachers last year also underwent a counseling training to equip themselves to help students. So I ask or request parents and students to make use of this facility if the child has any kind of anxiety or challenges, either academic or personal, so that the child can sail through smoothly during their 2 year stay in the college. Coming to the cultural activities, these are pictures of last year's inauguration of cultural activities, where Srimati Sangeeta Katti, noted a well-known singer, Hindustani classical as well as film, as well as light music. She inaugurated all the activities, and it was a very colorful program. To make the learning process a complete and meaningful one, the college has laid due emphasis on art, culture, and sports besides academics. The wall magazine Srijana, the one you see the guest signing, enables us to see creativity at its zenith apart from the yearly literary, cultural, and sports event. Lectures and talks by eminent scientists and scholars have been a regular feature. Students have been encouraged to participate in science, maths, and English Olympiads besides the NSTSE, which is an examination to spot the talent of the children. The sports scenario has never been brighter, with our students bagging prizes at the district, state, national, and international levels in various events. So, this actually proves the point that a healthy mind has a healthy body. So, whenever you keep yourself physically fit, mentally too, the children remain fit. So, every Sunday, we have been uh, beaming online videos, recorded videos on fitness. Without any equipment, a child can practice these exercises at home. So I'm sure all of you will follow these videos and keep yourself physically fit in order to be mentally strong. The Interact Club, the youth wing of Rotary, was introduced in 2015 with the aim of sensitizing students to social causes. So you can see in the pictures that our students have taken part in planting saplings. They raise funds by selling juice or other, earrings or something that they prepare and raise funds at malls, at parks, during early morning walks, and all this money is used for providing some basic facilities in government colleges, like you see in the picture on the left hand side below. We also had a program on a workshop on preparing the Eco Ganesha. So all the students prepared their own Ganesha idol with the clay that was brought, and they were trained to make the Ganesha and take it home instead of buying the colored ones which are sold in the market. You can also see in the picture that most of our students interact club leaders also feature in the list of leaders at the district level. There have been district conveners for project activity and other projects and other wings of Interact Club at the district level. They have done very well there too and showed leadership qualities. The Interact Club helps in two things. It brings out the imagination of the child. Children are very creative in organizing these projects, because these projects, the teachers or the teaching staff does not interfere. The entire project, although supervised by teachers who are in charge of the club, the entire project is planned by the students, the funds are raised by the students, and the projects are effectively carried out by the students as well. And last year they helped two government schools and another private school in rural Tumkur, and that school has thanked the Interact Club of our college because they have shown 100% results, and whatever was provided by the Interact Club of the college has helped the students tremendously. So students can become a part of the Interact Club along with other activities. They can become a member of Interact Club, and later after PUC they can continue as Rotaractors and then Rotarians. Coming to scholarships, we have several scholarships which are provided by the government and also by some private foundations. The students who join first PUC get various scholarships based on merit and financial conditions of the family, for which the students have to apply online. The name of the scholarship, depending on the category, you have SC scholarship, ST and OBC. Category 1, all these three, the upper limit of the annual family income should not exceed 2.5 lakhs. The respective websites are indicated on the right side column. And for 2A, 3A and 3B, the cap is an annual income of 1 lakh. The minority scholarship covers Muslims, Christians, Jains, Sikhs, and so on. And the cap for that is again 2.5 lakhs. And the website to apply for the same is indicated on the right-hand side. We will notify the students when the government releases the application for these scholarships, and we request the parents and students to respond promptly for these. The management provides midday meal for students staying in hostels and also financial assistance to the needy students under the Student Welfare Fund. So the table indicates the beneficiaries each year or the past 3 years, and last year about 25 students benefited from this. About 5,000 rupees scholarship is given away to each student, and all students who stay in hostels and are not provided the afternoon meal are provided the meal free of cost. Scholarships for outgoing students of second PUC. The college awards various endowment prizes to the toppers. Like I said earlier, every year in this orientation program, we is to award the students, and that would be a source of inspiration for the incoming first PUC students to do well in academics. Anyway, the prizes that will be given away, the program will be either streamed live for you to see, or we will record it and play it for you so that you will see the performance of our students. And last year, our results have been excellent in all the subjects, almost 10% in majority of the subjects, and our students have done extremely well, which should inspire all of you to do well also. The second PUC state rank holders will get scholarship from the management if they continue their education in any institution run by MES management, especially the commerce students who continue their degree in our MES degree college, and students who would like to take up pure sciences in our degree college. We have a collaboration with an educational foundation called S. Penta Foundation, which is founded by an alumnus of the MES degree college. And this foundation offers scholarships for students with a family income of less than 20,000 per month and a good merit ranking, that is CET ranking, less than 10,000 at the state level, NEET ranking less than 1 lakh at the national level, or 3,000 at the state level. These students will get financial assistance throughout their professional courses, that is engineering and medical. So students, bear this in mind and do well in second PUC examination. And if your family is financially in need of such an assistant, please apply for this after your second PUC examination. Scholarship for outgoing second PU students, there's one more called Women of Tomorrow, a 4-year full merit-based undergraduate engineering scholarship program for the students from disadvantaged background with PU scores above 80% and who wish to pursue engineering courses in Karnataka. So you can download the application at the website indicated. The central government under the Ministry of Human Resource Development offers various scholarships for the students with more than 80th percentile in second PUC for higher studies. Again, this assistance, that is MHRD scholarship, is given to students throughout their professional course, that is engineering or medical. The girl students are eligible for a Kittur Rani Chennamma Award provided they have a BPL card. Financial aid is given to 10 girls from each district scoring maximum marks to pursue professional course, that is engineering, medical, agriculture, veterinary, and dental. Inspire Scholarship by Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi, is given to top 1% of students joining BSc course. The amount is rupees 80,000, and this scholarship continues till student finishes their postgraduate program. The top 1% students' cutoff percentage will be given by the Department of Pre-University Education. After the Government of India makes newspaper announcement and students join degree, application has to be submitted through the principal for this scholarship. The Ambedkar National Merit Award for SC students, Dr. Ambedkar Foundation, Ministry of Social and Empowerment, New Delhi, given only once to toppers. 3 SC candidates from Science, Commerce and Arts will get this prize. Student with highest marks will get a cash prize of rupees 60,000. This is a one-time award, and student with second highest marks will get a one-time cash prize of rupees 50,000. Student with third highest marks will get a one-time cash award of rupees 40,000. Girls with fourth, fifth, and sixth highest marks will get a cash prize of rupees 20,000. The hallmark of the institution has been a transparent admission process, affordable fees, a secular and inclusive approach, a highly competent team of motivated teachers, and an atmosphere that encourages the holistic development of students in an environment of discipline centered around sound values and principles. MES institution has always been known for its discipline and a good value system. The diverse professions that we find our alumni in civil services, defense, research and development, architecture, medicine, fine arts, engineering, law, designing, education, banking, publishing, politics, journalism, photography, hospitality, theatre, aviation, counseling, entrepreneurship, chartered accountancy, and the positions of responsibility that they hold bear testimony to what is at the core of MES mission. Thus, for all those associated with the college, staff and students, the MES KK experience has been an enriching and a fulfilling one. Thank you for your attention and looking forward to meet you all in person once you start attending the college after a government directive. Thank you once again and God bless you all. Have a fruitful academic year ahead.